Hey everyone, welcome back to All of Fabric 6. Do I have a face somewhere amongst all this mess? There we are. Herney's still good. Yep, Herney's still there. So we are going to finish off deep mob loading today, but there's something I have to take care of first. I'm sick of eating raw meat. It was fun being a werewolf and all, but I just found myself always changing back to my my frog form. Yeah, also eating raw pork chops is getting a bit old. And unfortunately, it unequips all your tools and armor and stuff, so time for a change. How you going, Herney, me old boy? We need to break this curse, and I think you do that with... I think you do that by giving this guy an aconite. Oh, but I can't touch it because I guess it harms me as a werewolf. Hey, Hern. Well, that sounds terrible. Perhaps I can help you with that. They are stronger than I thought they would be. Oh god. Oh god. This didn't turn out well. Coward's retreat. I guess I just gotta wear better armor. That was a little embarrassing. Let's try that again. And we'll eat something a bit more nourishing as well. Okay. Ooh. This took an interesting turn. I got claimed by the Reaper. How did we end up at World Spawn? Oh no. Oh, this is going to be a trek, isn't it? This is very concerning. Oh, one of the all-time worst world spawns. Be right back. Okay, we made it back. Herney's in there. They're doing fine. Can we get all that stuff back, please? Don't be a fool. Set your spawn, first off. Probably should have done that in the beginning. Now, surely this armor's enough. Protection 10. Let's try that again, shall we? Fingers crossed this works. I've just felt so overpowered for such a long time that I'm probably getting a bit arrogant, I think, in this game. Oh, we got this. We're good. No challenge. No challenge at all. Okay, that guy gave us... It gave us their horn spear. Cool. That's pretty fun. I think for future fights we have to remember that the chest piece doesn't give us anything. Mortal coil. Oh, what? Now how did that happen? I'm really confused. I've never heard of this Reaper thing. Let's get our stuff back. Thankfully we spawned close by this time. What the hell is the Reaper? Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't find an entry for it in the book. Maybe it's just your punishment for when you kill these badasses. That thing will never get old. All right. So yeah, to summon the next guy in, to summon in Lilith, you need to be in a mountain or icy biome. And here, this is a, what's that? Frozen Peaks, it says. So we're in a Frozen Peaks here, so it should definitely work. This, bit too slippery. It's a bit too slippery for my liking. Yeah, this should be good. You guys might recognize that area down there. That's where we got attacked by a werewolf. That's where our mother werewolf kind of prowls the night. So yeah, we want to turn ourselves into a vampire. There is another thing called lichdom, which I'll discuss in a second. But we've played around as a werewolf for a while. Let's play around as a vampire. But these guys they appear on new moons when there's the least light. So I've got to imagine that means midnight, in plains or taiga biomes. So just like before, we have to set ourselves, where is it? So many pages in this thing. I've lost it. But just like before, we need to set the curse of susceptibility in this thing here, which will make us weak and like our body, it'll make our body susceptible to the vampire virus. And we also have to have this thing, this death protection poppet, which as you can see, it's tag locked to me. If you recall last time, we forgot to tag lock this thing, so we died to a werewolf all for nothing. And we'll have to survive the vampire attack, and this thing will get consumed in the process, I guess, and yeah, get out of there as quick as we can before we die a second time. Yeah, and then we summon in Lilith. Oops. So I made her a cute little house here. I'm not sure if the red fiery chalk stuff's necessary, but it looks good. Blast resistant, that's important. Yeah, and this will be where Lilith lives. But just like every other thing in Bewitchment, you have to have like heaps of vegetation nearby, heaps of nature, in order to get yourself that delicious ME. So I just planted just a whole different assortment of trees around here. There's some crops hiding in amongst there, and as per usual, just some crops underneath. So we've roleplayed as a werewolf, now it's time to roleplay as a vampire. But before we do that, I think we should probably go warm up our evil a little bit. Just trying to find a librarian, hopefully the same guy we were experimenting on last time. Although, yeah, that one, they might not have survived, you know. This would have been a beautiful spot to set up this season. Okay, look, we'll have to get a new volunteer. Oh, there they are. Okay. All right, well, they made that easy. We'll just buy a bunch of bookshelves, I guess. Many thanks to Orchid Lily for correcting me on this. What you need to do for this whole put their mind inside the Akashic ligature, this whole ritual thing, it needs them to be master level. And this guy was just an apprentice, so that's what we were doing wrong. So let's just level them up. We don't really care about don't actually care about the actual trades. It's their mind I'm after, not their money. Okay, master level trade. Just out of curiosity, can only acquire a bind from a librarian of villages. I'm going to get one of those, just because we didn't have it yet. Pretty cool. So we're doing this mind flay spell. Remember, we did this like 2 episodes ago and failed because this guy wasn't leveled up enough. Well, now they are. Now they're master level. So the librarian, and then over this side. And then this giant crazy mess here. That should transplant this poor sucker's mind and put it into there. Alright. Tuck it in and bring it home. Seems I'm not skilled enough. Right, this guy's master enough. Now the problem's I'm the one lacking the skill. Yeah, look, I really don't want to get this episode sidetracked. We have 2 mods that need completing, that have quests. Hex, we've already done all the quests. This is just kind of like extracurricular activities, you know? So fear not, we'll just try and get this done quickly if we can. But I did notice that in the advancements page for Hex, like it said we weren't skilled enough. So I think maybe we just need to do something like this. There's only one showing right now. And that might give us the skills to take this guy's brain out of his face. Let's see. Let's do Blink first. I think Blink's like an easier one to do. A bit hard to see with the gravity chest plate thing in the way there. But that's an entity. That's me. That's kmbles. 10. Oh, that was tiny. That was minuscule. We'll do that again. So it asked for an entity, a number. So we gave it me, the number 30, and now we do Blink. Right, I had to go back. Yeah, Blink wasn't working, so I had to go back and rewatch my own video when I figured out when I was explaining the basics of Hex. So me, the direction I'm looking at, a number like 10, and then we had to times those 2 together for some reason. I'm not too sure. But anyway. Okay, let's do that, but for a huge number. Let's try and travel 40 blocks, see if we survive. Yeah, okay. That's the achievement we're after. Maybe now we're tough enough to steal this guy's brain. Fingers crossed. Nah, not skilled enough. I mean, the advancements page has nothing new down here, but this one does say what might happen if you... We got this a while ago. Have nature take a piece of your mind in payment for a hex. What might happen if you let it have more? There's a question there. It's teasing us. We'll do a bunch of blinks because they're the easiest spell to cast. 20 might kill us. Oh, it didn't kill us. Achievement. Achieve alignment. Shatter a barrier by casting a hex. using almost all of your health. We did it. Look, it's a hidden achievement. Shatter a barrier by custom. Yes, we're so good at this game. Enlightenment mishaps. I've discovered new and horrifying modes of failure. I must not succumb to them. Ooh. There's a lot going on here. Oh, I feel like I've just unlocked the main part of Hex. Have I just been doing the intro to Hex this whole time? I think I have. All right, we can try this guy one more time. Surely? We did an evil. Hello? I truly am evil. Look at this. This poor guy's just gone into like a vegetative state. You gonna tell us anything? It's got nothing to tell us. Can't right click with this thing. I think I'm gonna have to do the book. All right, so the book says that an Akashic ligature, that's this thing? No, that's an Akashic record now. Oh God. All right, well, yeah, I'm out of my depths here. This poor guy, we'll leave him there with his brain. I thought you could just come and right click this thing and that would be the trade. But it seems like Hex has other ideas. All right, we can't derail the episode anymore with this stuff. We need to stay focused on the mods that give us quests. If I've got this right, it should be a new moon next moon cycle. Taglock, Heart, Belladonna, Mandrake. I think we need a flint and steel for this, don't we? We should be able to give ourselves this curse of susceptibility. That's the sound you want to hear. I definitely had one of those death protection poppets, but I can't see it anywhere. So let's make one of these things. I must have dropped it on the ground. Like this. Get another tag lock of myself. So that will tag lock this to me. And then on a new moon at midnight, we got to go get a kiss from a vampire. That shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, so how strong is this thing? Not the strongest. All right, so I was considering skipping this whole vampire thing altogether and moving on to, no, I can do that too, pal. Like there's two other things you can become. You can become a werewolf vampire, like a hybrid called a werepire, or you can become what's called a lich. Let's give it a quick read. I saw in the book there's this thing called lichdom, which sounds pretty cool. For one, liches cannot die, so basically you've got immortality. Okay, undead mobs leave you alone. And somewhere here it talks about being able to phase through blocks. Yeah, with enough souls, you can even assume a ghostly form, very ME intensive, but that will let you phase through blocks. Like that sounds super badass. I kind of really wanted to do that, but yeah, it's got a downside. The only place you can get those souls from is from killing villagers. And that sounds really cool, but I got to chicken out, I think. I know I'm doing like a whole Dark Era kmbles timeline thing, but it's just too out of character for this channel. And yeah, even off camera, it's just a bit too dark. But that's okay, we can become a vampire. Have we seen any vampires out here on the plains? I'm not 100% sure what we're looking for, but probably a really pasty dude. Oh, here we are. This must be a vampire. I think it's past midnight. Let's quickly just jump into it. We might have already missed our chance. Most of our armor off. Kill these vanilla jerks. Where did he go? Come on, man. Come, give me a kiss. Please. Hurry up about it. Yeah. You're so slow about it. Come on. Oh my God, he's going to kill himself before he kills me. Yes, okay, we did it. We barely survived there. So had I taken one more hit, I think it would have killed me for real. Let's put this on while we can. Oh, look, we got blood down there. Our health bar has turned into a little blood bar. Do we look any different? No, we look the same. But we are a vampire. I don't know what to say. What do we do now? It's our vampire mummy down there, or daddy. We're technically immortal, though our immortality feeds on the blood of humans. Without it, they die. Vampires have a small bonus to movement speed and attack damage. Additionally, they're weak to... Sure. I mean, there's no other plays in the game that's going to hurt us with this stuff. Right. So a little bit faster and a little bit stronger we should be. Oh, the sun will burn us up though. I've seen enough vampire movies to know how that works. So I wanted to get this thing called sunscreen. Ah! We're burning up. I guess I gotta go underground. So yeah, we're now susceptible to the sun. That's no good. There is a thing called sunscreen. Vampiric sunscreen. This guy. Got the Grim Elixir. We got one of the aqua things. Honeycomb and ectoplasm. I imagine we need a bucket of water first, and then once it starts boiling, we can chuck in our bark and our ingredients. Oh, no. No, it didn't work. I guess a bark's not needed. I'm stuck in a hole, and that was the last of our Grim Elixir. All right, let's try that again. So I think this is how you do it. Yeah, so we just need to create a bunch more of these kinds of liquid thingies in order to get the vampiric sunscreen. So bucket of water, we'll do the aqua one first. You throw in the dripped bark and then the other two items. And then you bottle it up. Okay, we got this. Let's see, we've got our ingredients now. I think to make the sunscreen, I don't think you need to chuck in, what am I sinking, I wonder? I've got sinking and slowness for some reason. Maybe part of being a vampire. Anyway, I don't think you need to chuck in bark. I think you just chuck in the items themselves now. Let's see. Okay, it turned a nice kind of greenish yellow. It's given us something. Vampire sunscreen. Cool. Okay. It doesn't tell us how long it lasts for. Yeah, let's head off now. We took so long that it's nighttime again. Yeah, I think we're actually okay to get our bottles of blood from these guys. Whoa, there's a lot of pillagers here. What happens if we just kill this guy? If we just kill them regular sword, we're still short on blood down there. If we kill him with the Athane, like does it automatically fill up? No. I think you need to have the glass bottle in your offhand and then you kill him. Let's have a look. No. There we go. I think you have to kill them with your Athame and then have glass bottles in your offhand. At least that seemed to do the trick. But rather than sacrifice these poor souls, recall just last episode, right next to home base, we set up a quick and dirty cursed dirt farm, and that should be a pretty good source for our blood, I reckon. I'm not sure if the blood's going to taste any different coming from cursed dirt. We shall see. So let's just double check. You kill with a regular sword. No blood, but you kill with this sword. You get the blood. Okay. The sun's coming up. Let's test out this sunscreen. Why am I still burning? Okay, I'm not. The fire just had to go out. So I've got sunscreen for only 2.5 minutes. Not as great as I thought it would be. Cool. So we've got plenty of blood there to eat and drink and live off. My thinking is that let's test it out then on this guy. I think we're immortal. So I think we take our damage. Do your worst. I mean, this guy's pretty slow. Could you hurry up, please? I've never noticed that. The zombie's health goes up when they diminish your health. See that? That's cool. Let's see if I'm actually immortal. And then we'll go have a little chat with Lilith. I do wish they'd hurry up, though. That's it. You guys can do it. Teamwork, I believe in you. I think we might actually be immortal. Yeah. Just takes us down to half a heart. I'm sure if the Reaper wanted, though, they could probably do us in. Let's go have a chat with Lilith about our newfound powers. We'll drink some blood. That doesn't actually do a whole lot, does it? That was far fewer than I was hoping. Okay. Bit scary. Right, so just like we pledged ourselves to Herne when we were a werewolf, now we want to pledge ourselves to Lilith. So we do this with a mortal coil incense, which is these 4 things. All right, so I've prepared those. Then you want to slay a chicken with the Athame in this biome, and then you pledge by eating one of these grotesque stews. At night time, though. So the sun's coming up. Let's go into a little hidey hole here. Wait till the sun comes up, skip it, and then we'll get this thing started. I can quickly see this, aversion or allergies to the sun becoming a bit of a pain in the ass. But, oh well, it doesn't matter. All in the name of science. Take a bit of pain from holding the garlic. Light that up. Can we get some kind of sound or something? I'm sure it's working. I'm actually going to swap out the armor set here so that Lilith doesn't, so that old Lilith doesn't, God, that's a tongue twister. So that old Lilith doesn't immediately attack us. It might need to be a fully grown chicken. The babies might not count, but there are ways to speed that along. Okay, this is it. You grow up. I slaughter you. Oh. Is this incense thing too far away? Yeah, that's a bit weird. Let's take it in here instead. Heart, garlic, aconite, mandrake root. Ignite. Chicken grow up. Chicken die. There we are. Hey, lady. Whoa. Guys, what's going on? Hey, I said back up. You're destroying everything, Lilith. What were these guys thinking? What the hell were these guys thinking? Okay, quickly before the sun comes up, let's hide in here. Yeah, so, surprise, I killed Lilith. No great surprise though, really. I needed her boots. They're not the best. Look at that, they're common. So minus 30 durability and speed. But we can upgrade those with some cool stuff. We're not going to get killed, are we? And the reason why we did that is because it's literally... Yep, there we go. The Reaper came for us. Damn Reaper. Hey, the Reaper, filled our health bar for us at least. Yeah, and the reason we did that is now we have... I think that's all the Bewitchment ones, right? That's the reason why we had to take her out. But I can't believe... Look what she did to our... Look what she did to our beautiful home. How the hell do you imprison her? Or do you just let her wander the world? That's cool. We have workarounds. All right. What do you reckon? She'll be okay in here? So we can sneak in and out through that tiny little hole there, but I think her hitbox is probably a bit too big. Heart, garlic, aconite, mandrake. So let's resummon Lilith and pledge this time that we're going to be loyal to her. Okay. Lilith. I'm loyal this time, I swear, I promise. No more fun and games, okay? How you doing? You don't want to chat. Okay. All right, well, you can enjoy your box. Maybe we'll come visit you one day. And this is the ability that she just gave us. Ready for this? Oh my god. I'm taking a lot of damage. What's flight like as a bat? This is incredible. I'll go pretty fast, but I take speed damage maybe. Let's test this out. Nope. No speed damage. Let's see, do we take any fall damage? No fall damage. I'm still wearing armor as well, so maybe I'm strong still. And I can still punch things. So, children, sit around, let me tell you a bedtime story about a horrific vampire who poops out chicken eggs, can turn into a bat, and likes to wipe his bum in the snow. Yeah, so you do this, you just got to set a key in your keybinds. We did this earlier for the werewolf. So bewitch. Category, yeah. Transformation ability, I've got mine set to backspace. So that's that. Backspace. Backspace. And you fly around with like a double jump, just like you would with creative flight with, just like you would in creative flight. Pretty fast. Even as a bat, I reckon I can take these guys on. Yeah, you better run. Who are you scaring? Come here. I gotta admit, I'm so happy with these abilities. I imagine my hitbox is also smaller now, right? Or is that too tall? I can't quite tell. No, that's one tall. I'm the size of a little pepper bush. Let's see, can I dig? So if we do like a small tunnel, I can fit into it, yeah. I can still use my tools. Yep, we can still use our tools. Whoa. Who the hell shot me with a fireball? All right, that's really dope. I love that. So good. Okay, yeah, so did a bit of enchanting. We got these boots here. They're ones from Lilith. We've just chucked in all the good enchants we could find. And now they're a pretty solid pair of boots. The best thing about them is wearing them means that, in fact, the quest probably tell us better. Wearing them means that undead are neutral to us. So that's pretty cool. We also got these 3 weapons from killing earlier demons. The hunting spear we saw in action earlier. It acts like a trident. The scepter, we spoke about that when we first got it. It just throws splash potions, but you only get 4 throws. So that's cool, but not really working with splash potions. But this thing though, this thing is a multi-tool comparable to netherite. It can also be used to throw powerful fireballs at the cost of some ME, and it can be repaired. So I've put silk touch and efficiency and all that kind of stuff on this. Yeah, a multi-tool, basically it mines blocks for you, probably dirt at the same speed. It's got low attack damage, like if you just whack someone over the head with it. But it has a fireball attack if you hold on to it. I hate these little guys. And that just costs a little bit of ME. Let's go check out how the DML drops are going from last time. And then we'll use this tool down at a DML Arena. Hopefully have enough time to get all the glitch ingots we need in order to make the DML glitch armor suit. And then we can finish this episode off with 2 trophies. So let's see. Yeah, no real surprises. Heaps of rotten flesh. Again, not much iron or copper. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any surprises here. Yeah, so we're not getting any real surprises with this stuff. I think I might actually just turn it off now. Maybe we just take out the attractors. And now all that pristine matter is just going to find its way into ME. Yeah, we don't need these loot fabricators to be running all the time. Oh, something I didn't mention. Yeah, these things, I mean, we've got infinite power. Our nitro reactor here is going pretty strong. It runs non-stop because coal, redstone, uraninite, dry ice, we've got this stuff renewably. So this thing is powering our entire base, everything other than MI, and it's doing a pretty good job. It's also powering these things non-stop. And something I didn't mention last episode is that depending on which model you process, they have higher energy demands. So this one, every tick it's taking 512 energy, 372, 412, etc. Yeah, so that's something to consider if you want to run it non-stop. How we're going for nightlight. Looking all right. I did put up a backup of my previous world, the deep mob learning arena that we built last playthrough. I was just going to, I just got a schematic of that and I was going to paste it right here, but unfortunately incompatible blocks. So we're going to have to make one ourselves. Up there is our little spectrum island where we mess around with Midnight Solution, and it left us a nice crater down here, which I think is a pretty cool spot for an arena. So let's get started on that. So what we want is the glitch ingots in order to make the final set of armor. To get that, you need to fight a thing called the glitch with a trial keystone, and for that you need a trial key. In fact, we're going to have to use these data models. We'll grab the zombie one, and maybe the skeleton one as well. That's how you make the key, and then you bind it to a data model that you have, in order to get a bound trial key, and that's what we're going to use. Bound to spooky, scary skeletons. Let's bound to rotten guys. So this is going to make us a self-aware rotten guys trial key, and we're going to put it in this thing called the trial keystone to start the fight. Now, I don't remember the exact dimensions of this thing, but I do recall it gives you little fiery effects if you've got a block in the wrong spot. Okay, yep, that one's got a little flame in it, so it's not allowed to be there. That one's not allowed to be there, and we just saw a spark in this one as well. Yep. All right, so let's just build this up. I'm going to use these fiery things as a guide for where the edge of the arena will have to be, and we'll come back and see how big the arena is. All right, so that's kind of the dimension of the arena. Anything inside this dirt circle here will be something in the way. 9, 10, 11, so 12 blocks from the center, and then you can do your wall. And as you can see, that forms like a nice circle. So you got 4 blocks, and then 2, and then 4 diagonals, and then mirror image, 2, 4, all the way around. So let's do this. How about we, I don't want the sunlight to come through. That would kind of suck if I'm in a fight here and the sun comes up and it kills me. Right, yeah, looks pretty good. I like the neon strips. That's really cool. Kind of complements the pitch black floor. The dirt's just a test. I was just like placing blocks, looking for fiery particles. If they're there, we knock them out. And it makes this kind of pattern. So it's actually like a bit of a dome or a sphere, which is pretty cool. And then maybe with this guy, there is a replace button. Use same state. Oh God. I honestly don't know. Let's say replace the area. Let's just try this out. Replace this block. Maybe we have to have our tinted glass in our hand. No tool. Oh. Okay, that seemed to do the job. So the problem was I didn't have a tool up here in my bar. I'm really hesitant to put my bedrock tools up there because from memory, anything that's unbreaking often gets broken. Like our bedrock tools don't have durability. So I think if we put it up here, it would try to take durability, and because it's already on like -1, it would just probably delete the block. So anyway, that is how we do it. We'll just use this junk shovel to pick it up. Replace the area with the item in our offhand, tinted glass. Hey, look at that. So good. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool, and it's symmetrical. It looks symmetrical. Yeah, it looks symmetrical too. So that'll make a nice dome once we copy paste it over. And then we should be able to do that for, let's see. Is that getting everything? Yeah. For a full half of the, it's pretty big, for a full half of the dome. And we'll paste that into to do the other half. And that's how you make an arena dome. All right, let's get this fight underway. So it says, before getting into the fight, I'd like to present you with who you're going to fight. The system glitch. It's a pretty strong mob. Its life will vary depending on the tier of the trial. We put in a top tier one, so wish us luck. To get started, just chuck the trial key in the trial keystone. It drops a bunch of this stuff, and we're going to need to get 4 glitch ingots, which is 1, 2, 3, which is 8. So 32 glitch ingots to be able to finish off all the DML quest line. Seeing as we can't die, we should be pretty good. I'm not too worried. But let's also have a haste, which gives us a better attack speed and some attack damage. We'll get all our stuff ready, and we'll be sure to try to use this thing, this Katachaos. Rotten guys, trial key, self-aware. Let's get this show on the road. I'm going to try and kill him with this thing. I think these guys are leaving me alone because I got those special boots on. And they're all keeping each other occupied. Let's just focus on the system glitch. All the other guys are they're just in the way. Where's Mr. Glitch gone? Trial succeeded. Too easy. And for that we got, what? Only 3 of those things. That is brutal and a stupid hat. All right, let's try it now with the skeleton data model and see if we get any more. This time I'm just going to try and really blitz it. Start the stopwatch. Geez, the fight's pretty easy when nobody else attacks you. These guys, they're not even interested. All right, that also only got us 3. Have a think here. I suspect we get more. I mean, we could just do the fight over and over again, but that's pretty boring. Seeing as the end data model costs the most to simulate it, it's probably not a bad source. Get the hellish as well. Seeing as it costs more to run these things, I gotta imagine that their trial fights are a bit harder. I'm guessing we'll drop more of the fragments. Let's see, we'll do it with end mobs now. Stay still, buddy. You're the worst, Shulker. So note to self, anti-levitation stuff might come in handy. I don't see how we're gonna... There we are. Really got to be careful not to get hit by those stupid shulker shells. Total chaos. I'm unable to see anything. Where is this bloody guy? I can't even see this guy. Not this again. Oh god. All right, these shulker things are officially the worst. But we were successful there. The thing is, it also only dropped 3. So aside from maybe being a good source of radiating ember, I'm not sure that's a great option either. Last try, see if we can get some more from the hell guys. Stadium's looking nice and intact. Yep, survived well. Hopefully these guys drop more. If not, just gonna have to do this a whole bunch of times. Oh my god, what chaos. There's ghasts in here and everything. Oh, these guys better not blow up the arena. Oh no! Come on! Where are they? Alright, trial succeeded. Thankfully, I don't think I can die. Chaotic. That definitely wasn't a vibe, and it also only gave us 3. So that's a shame. I feel like you may as well just go... If you're just farming up these things, yeah, may as well just do the easy one, like Rotten Guys or Spookies. Don't mind me while I fight this guy another 10 more times. Maybe not in that perspective, though. That's it. All right. What was that achievement we got earlier? Uneasy Alliance. Rescue a ghast from the nether, bring it safely to the overworld. Well, we didn't quite do that. Kill one of every hostile monster. Cool. All right, let's do this real quick because I'm sure by now we're out of time. We want to get 4 bits of armor, netherite. And if you were patient about it, or if you really wanted to use this armor, you'd probably also chuck it in an anvil and you know, re-roll it. And then with these things, you can turn them into those ingots. 1, 2, 4 glitch ingots. Open your smithing table. There it is. But these things are faulty, right? Faulty. Yeah, the armor's not amazing. 644 on our current headset. 122. That's because we got one more thing we need to make. The very last block you need to make in Deep Mob Learning is the matter condenser, which is, I think, basically, I mean, there's an achievement and all for it. Right, let's just chuck on top of this thing. So from memory, you just chuck in these things to upgrade it. Yeah. So it just eats any kind of pristine matter. It's upgrading as it's going along. 68. Okay, so the slimy matter is counting for 1. The end pristine matter counts for also 1. So it doesn't matter which of the pristine matters you put in there. Settle them. Okay, so just plonked it down here. This interface here will be pushing out all the pristine matter that comes in just to this guy, and we can put our stuff in there to get it leveled up. I gotta imagine that works too. It does. So that's a full set of the glitch armor. We'll play around with this thing next time. We're going to go fight the dragon with this because you actually insert data models, it looks like, into there. Is that every piece? Looking good. So yeah, we'll play around with this next time. And probably go and fight the dragon a bunch of times so we can get all the dragon scales and tick off a few more quests. Speaking of quests, there we go, 2 more trophies for the collection. All right, we are getting dangerously close to finishing this pack. All right, but that's the episode. Sorry if it dragged on a little bit longer than you expected. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.